So now we'll move on to the panel discussion. I request the support team to arrange 4 chairs. Presentation and the insights you have shared today. So I will open it live for the audience. So who would like to go first? And it's a kind request, keep your questions short and please address to whom you are asking.
Hi, my name is Harshna. I work for Dow Chemical. It's based out of Chennai. So I have one question. So I'm very much a people's person. And with all these changes that you guys have mentioned, and my question is to Arun sir also. With all the changes that you mentioned in your latest turnaround, sir, how did the people dynamics play? Because there's so much of change management involved in terms of educating the people, in educating the processes. So how did you handle the people management there, right? The change management there.
You see, it's very difficult to handle your own people. You are your own people, but the people who are with you for a short time, it's challenges there, even for the safety also.
Yes.
You see, they are part of your culture, but the people who have come for the turnaround, to bring them to that level, that mindset is. We had a training. So I'll talk of inside everyone, including our lowest position is not it's an officer position. We don't have workers. Like we outsource to the contractors. So the lowest first line officer was also trained on digital transformation, AI, ML. It was clearly shown like in the inaugural address, they have shown only 20, 30, 25% of the jobs will be done by AI only, ML only. But rest will be combination of your autonomous model where human being will be assisted by AI. This was to be very clear, made to clear typically to the people at a down level, that they are not going to lose the job. They are going to learn a new skill and world will move in the new skill, on the new skill. So this is how. So you have to create a culture of innovation. Not only they accept it, but they bring an idea. That is, they are idea generators. So you put them as an idea generator. We try to take people at that level. All of us were trained on AI, ML, including from CEO to the executive level. And you'll surprised to know that 60 of us, senior leadership people, we were taken to China for 10 days to the School of Innovation, IMD School of Innovation, where half a days we had a classroom and people from a Chinese company, they used to come who are success due to the digital transformation as well as they are successful due to innovation. They used to tell us how they did it. The question you asked, we asked from them. So, and 5 days we visited their workshops and their companies and see how it is implemented. This is a real preparation work. This is a preparation work and future readiness.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Next question, please.
Hello. So myself Pandey Rajan. So I am from ABB. And thank you. All 3 sessions were very insightful, and it was very amazing to see how much AML awareness is even in the plant level. It is directly used. So my question is, with respect to sustainability, are we still in the plant level? How we are applying the digital transformations capability towards achieving the sustainability targets? So is there any systems or anything in place, or similar ML capabilities are we trying to apply there as well?
Yeah, good question. Basically, I remember 2018, 2019, I was in Kochi Refinery and I was a part of petrochemical plant commissioning team. And we have started making digital twin. And we have made it as an IT team with the help of a couple of users. And we have implemented it. 1 साल तो अच्छा चला. Then those 2 boys who was there with us, they got transferred or resigned. Then digital twin has died its own death. And a lot of people across the organization was facing the same problem. We were doing something but not getting sustained. What we have done, last 3 or 4 years. Now we are onboarding the user itself for designing the model. What we are doing, we have made the digital champions in our plant. From each and every process plant is having a couple of or 3 or 4 people. We are asking them what is your problem because they know their problem. Right now, what was happening 2 or 3 years ago, we were going to the shop floor, we are asking तुम्हारा problem क्या है बताओ बताओ अभी बताओ AI लगाएंगे ML लगाएंगे अभी बताओ तो they used to say कि हाँ ये problem है करो. Now we are asking them, you tell what is your problem, you tell what is the solution. Now we have become the enabler. They are the people who are implementing the solution. They are the people who are designing the solution. So they are now owning it. So whatever solution we have designed, deployed in the last 3.5 or 4 years, they are owning it. We are only ensuring that the sufficient technologies, subscription, and enhancement we can able to provide. So you want to add?
Yeah. Very well said. एक सस्टेनेबिलिटी के लिए I'll try to give you one success story, one case study. सबसे बड़ी सस्टेनेबिलिटी की is the environment. You understand? You see, if you talk of a Europe or US refineries, it's very difficult to run a refinery there. If a neighbor complains कि फ्लेयर में से emission हो रही है, SOT, refinery is off forever. It's not in India where we can manipulate and get a liberty paying some fine. So our refinery is around in Bathinda, around a village where there are political things which happen. You have a flare emission and we get a smell in the neighboring area. So now we have put a AI ML on this. We are measuring, we have analyzers, right? And detectors, gas detectors on the flares. Flare is the major, it's a ETP or the flare. So flare में उसको लगता है, and then it measures the gas compositions, temperatures, everything. Then it relates with the process. Where there is an upset of a process upstream, which is leading to that. Analytics is there. So that early detection, even it starts coming, the smell or the SOx starts coming. Similarly, the CPP, captive power plant chimney. So these are the areas where we have done a digital transformation and we have just started this. So at least the pollution control board is very happy with us. If you make a pollution control board because the top man came and we had shown them this solution, तो आधा उन पे प्रेशर खत्म हो जाता है कि this is a good company is doing well. यही तो तंग करते हैं आपको बीच में.
Thanks, sir. So it's good to know that you have implemented already a emission monitoring system, kind of directly reading the emission values from the chimney. And as well as you were touching upon the energy optimization as well, it is also contributing to the optimization, the sustainability topic.
मैं एग्जांपल बताता हूँ. आप एनर्जी 4 तरीके से लेते हैं. एक ग्रिड से लेते हैं, लाइक पंजाब इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बोर्ड. एक आप खुद प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं गैस से, नेचुरल गैस से. एक हमारे पास अपना ही पेट कोक है. You understand? We have our pet coke, we burn pet coke. So there are 3 now sources. Now how much to make out of this? Pet coke से कितना steam बनाना है, इससे कितना बनाना है, इससे कितना बनाना है. We used to do a lot of calculations. It is done by the AI.
Thank you.
I would like to supplement to Saran here. Yes, it's very rightly said that it has to be human-led. People should be considered at the beginning. So in our case, we considered the expansion from the day one, considering that it will be first quartile performer from the day one. It should be digitally led and Q1, D1 from the day one. So in the process, we incorporated many changes in the licensors package. So that is one intervention, considering our net zero target 2037 in mind. Secondly, all the solutions are, as he has said, rightly said, sir, it has to be human should be always in the priority list. That I should, instead of me giving a solution, they should come to you that what is required and what sustainability. We digital also in the colliding course with my suppose with my net zero. How it will be handled because it digital because it is a lot of consuming what electricity. India has reached around 220 gigawatt of solar, but if we aggressively using AI, then again it is a electricity which is part of again a scope 2 only, scope 2 emission. So both the things should be kept in isolation. One is digital maturity and productivity gain, and second is because India's demand, you see, it is 70% it is coal driven power only. If you see from that angle, so both should go hand in hand. We will achieve not a Nordic country like situation in sustainability and digital maturity in very fast, but gradually we should achieve. And solutions should be human centric. That is very fundamental thing I always insist. That means they should ask for, otherwise they will discard it. People will discard it.
Hey, can I add?
Yeah.
We are running short of time. एक रिवर्स प्रोसेस है मैम, यू आस्क्ड एंड यू आल्सो आस्क्ड, जो पब्लिक सेक्टर्स में नहीं है. पब्लिक सेक्टर्स में लोग इजीली दे डोंट लीव द जॉब. आपको पता है कि हमारे कितने लोग जॉब छोड़ गए हैं इस चक्कर में, बिकॉज दे आर वेरी ट्रेन्ड ऑन AI/ML, डिजिटल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. So 4 companies have come from abroad who have put their center here, global centers: ExxonMobil, Chevron, British Petroleum and Shell. इन चारों कंपनीज ने हमारे 50% लोग ले लिए हैं रिलायबिलिटी के.
हमारे बच्चे कुछ आपने ले लिए हैं सर.
बिकॉज वी आर नॉट 100% पब्लिक सेक्टर, वी आर जॉइंट वेंचर, तो हमारे यहाँ छोड़ना ईजी है. अब रिवर्स है कि इनको कैसे रोकना है, चैलेंज ये आ गया. So this is another challenge.
Thank you.
Yeah, moving on to next question.
Good evening, all. Good evening, the panel team. This is Vijay from ABB. There are 2 questions I have. Sir, it's good to know the use cases which are built across the industries and there are good results over there. I want to know, number 1, how do you choose the problems or how do you collect the problems or the use cases to work, which will be solved by the AI, and how you prioritize that? Probably now as the technology has opened, now all of a sudden we see there is a lot of potential over there, but how do you prioritize once you collect those problems? Number 1. Number 2, now as we are moving towards the digital transformation, because as the process industries, which is very deterministic, and we have been working so long with the predefined set of SOPs and more focus on productions and the safety. Now we are slowly getting into a digital era where this kind of AI/ML based projects or a digital projects it's not like a conventional project where the partners are coming from different domains, the IT environment. So where the production team, the core, the end user or the process team has to collaborate with the different partners from the different specializations. It's no more a conventional way of a project where the requirements are very clearly defined from the day one. So how do you take this digital transformation and how these projects or these use cases are built? What are the the lessons or the challenges you want to tell this community to look forward? These 2 things I would like to know from you, the panel members.
You're asking this question too?
Yep.
Anyone?
Yes, because
Okay.
So I'll start with your first query: how we decide the use cases and how we give priority.
yep.
As I was mentioning in my first remark, now if you talk today about a refinery or manufacturing segment, at least we broadly know the use cases. Like very basic thing is we are generating a lot of naphtha. How we can minimize that? We are having a lot of fuel and loss ratio. How we can minimize that? Sir was mentioning regarding power. 2 months ago, when Strait of Hormuz was closed, and all the refineries are using RLNG, a fuel, to generate the steam, it gone up like anything. So how we can minimize those resources and we can optimize our own, like pet coke, like we are having a one fuel BHAG bhag, all those things, how we can use it. So uses are known. What we do, how we do a priority is we are sitting with the team. Again, I was mentioning, team has to give the priority. And how they are giving the priority? One thing is by default, how it is going to make your existing ecosystem much more productive. Second, how it is going to make myself more self-reliant. Recently, last month, we have innovated, I will not say innovate, we have made our own product in Mumbai refinery, which is acting as a fuel for my CPP power plant as well as my boilers. With that, I have reduced 35% of RLNG consumption. The second thing is self-reliance. How can I ensure I don't have to import the things? And third and most important thing is how I am going to make my people much more burden-free. Because in refinery environment, I can tell you, I am working in the IT. It's very easy for me to say they are working in 2 shifts. The people who are working in the plant, many people are working 16 hours. Specifically in turnaround, we are thumping our chest and we are saying, no, 28 days, 31 days, we know the pain. People have to work 12 hours. How we gonna make their life easy? There's are 3 things which we are taking care. So,
Okay. Like you asked me, how we identify the best application areas, right? Of application. How we identify. Well, that was your first question?
Yeah. Yes.
You see, if I talk, one is like all refineries are the same. And these are the best forums. Forums like this, like I'll talk to so many people, I get ideas, right? Second is from the solution providers. Ask solution provider where you did it, what is the proven test record, and give me the name of the people whom I can talk, whether it was applicable, it was a beneficial, it created some value or not, right? Third is, the best is your own people do it. They are the best people. जो गाड़ी चलाता है उसको पता चलता है कि इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम है. When you give it to a workshop, he has just 1 or 2 hours, but you have driven that vehicle 6 months. When you give it for a service, you know better what is the problem in it. Operation guys, maintenance guys, your own manpower. Basic requirement is train them, motivate them, and then keep some reward too. This I've seen. So we did 2 things. As I told you that everyone was qualified in a digital transformation. Our company had a tie-up. We are in Bathinda. Our ISB nearest is in Mohali. So it's a 3 hours. So everyone was trained 2 times in Mohali. Everyone. And like Thursday, Friday was a classroom, and Saturday, Sunday we used to give them official tour to enjoy in Chandigarh. You see, it was a 4-day package, 2 days enjoyment and 2 days learning in ISB. This is how. Then second was we started a drive. आपको एक कैंपेन और ड्राइव शुरू करनी पड़ेगी चेंज के लिए. हमने उस ड्राइव का नाम संकल्प रखा. संकल्प मीन्स, आप संकल्प का मीनिंग समझ गए. Our management said we give you 400 crores, you give me 2000 crores worth of ideas. You understand? And ideas will be rewarded. 1 year. वो अप्लाई भी 1 ईयर में हो जाना चाहिए. लीड टाइम इज 1 ईयर. मटीरियल खरीदना, ये करना, वो करना, एवरीथिंग 1 ईयर. अभी 4 महीने हुए हैं उसको. We had 141 ideas, out of which we have implemented 36 ideas, right? And we are sure that we will complete this project, in which 60% are digital projects and 40% are management of changes, modifications and all. So this is one way. This is, I think, the best way. बाकी कॉन्फ्रेंसेस में ज़रूर यू आर टू डिप्यूट योर पीपल. हमने यूएस में भी भेजा लोगों को. अवीवा की कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई. यू सी सिंगापुर में solution providers का user conference is there. Those are the best places where you learn what are the new ideas being applied. आपने माइंड को उसके कल्टीवेट करना है. आपने आइडियाज वो अपने आप जनरेट करेगा. सो ब्रिंग देयर माइंड सेट ऑफ योर पीपल टू दैट लेवल एंड पुट द प्रोसेस इन ऑटोमेटिक. दे विल give you the results. They will tell, sir, this is the area we can do it. New areas which nobody has done it even. So one is areas other have done, we learn from others. Other is the area which we can produce ourselves. Those are most productive. And what was your second question?
Yes, the second question is, these kind of digital projects when we do, it's not like a conventional project where from the day one we write all the requirements and we drive.
Yes.
It is very evolving. So how do you approach?
So you need a people from all functional areas.
You will
that.
work with that.
Yeah.
But,
so I had shown in my last slide value realization that you should have champions or a team. We called in our company operational excellence. We have an exclusive department for this. Who thinks only for these ideas. They are the people, mix of people from operation. Technical services are very strong people to give ideas. You understand? Reliability are the very good people. So we have a people from electrical instrumentation, maintenance, every functional area operation. They work for operation excellence, for creating a value in the company. And most of them, 70% ideas they generate are digital transformation. This is how you have to create one group, core group, who are exclusively, अगर आप पार्ट टाइम जॉब देंगे कि अपनी जॉब के साथ ये भी करो, you understand? तो I think the level which we talk, जो हमने slides इतनी दिखाते हैं, you cannot achieve that. Who has a time? Generally people say मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है. You say their own job is a more focused and important job than side by. But Sankalp is open to everyone. Our Sankalp is open to everyone.
thank you very much, sir.
We will take one last question. Yeah.
Hello, sirs. I'm Rohini from Reliance, digital transformation team. Same.
Which
Reliance. Yeah.
which
Digital transformation team. No, manufacturing, O2C. Okay. So my question is the digital journey you have shown. We also build that similar kind of digital journey with us. We are having it. Okay. So my question is now, what's in your experience, what should organization build to building an enterprise platform for autonomous refinery? What is the future for the refinery?
Autonomous?
Refinery.
May I take it? I have one little perspective.
Yeah.
I have a, other day I was discussing with one of my colleagues. My viewpoint may differ from Sir and others. See, autonomous refinery, what you need to build first to run the refinery in a auto mode. Some agent will run a refinery. If you are talking in that line, I'm not very optimistic about it, because refineries run on, you also know, hundreds of scenarios, hundreds of, basically it's a interplay of many variables. Then it has to be simulated. Thousands and thousands of, maybe millions of scenarios need to be simulated. If I'm sticking to only autonomous refinery, then what he has to do? He has to infer in the real time those data, those simulated. If you first train the model, it's like training a model, then store those in a model, in a weights and biases, then you infer in real time. Then if say 1 million or 10 million scenarios are already stored there, then you can, what you can do? You can infer it. For this scenario, this will be the reply. So that is little far away. To do that, you have to have a local setup. Local setup mean your train model should be locally hosted, inference should be local, so and it has to be very fast. So it is little far away. At least it is not impossible, but it is slightly far away. You have to build a digital twin of all the scenarios. The ye hoga to ye hoga. So that is what. But it can be in a closed loop system because it's a closed loop. No, you're taking decisions and that is overriding. So that will take some time. Maybe it is not impossible. Some research is going on in Japan and all these places. They are getting rid of this NVIDIA high costing GPU. So coming up with technology called Cerebras and all. Some new things are coming up. So that will make inference very less expensive. That then you can run a complex refinery like that. Secondly, it to run it at scale, that is the cost is one factor. And secondly, yes, you can very well do it if it is even if it is a closed loop, but only reading and suggesting. So it's a prescriptive sourcing. That is, I think it is right now it is possible, and some companies are doing it. Prescriptive analytics, recommendation systems. We should, and some companies are going one step ahead to even override with the APC parameters and writing the values which sits on top of it. So some DLPC sort of algorithm with reinforcement learning. But in true sense, autonomous refinery, it is at least few years away. In my, sir, you may have a different perspective.
No, I have the same. I have the same. लेकिन अगर आप जो कहा जाता है उसको सुनेंगे, lot people have a wish list and what people tell, ये रील्स को भी आप देखते हैं जब, तो आपको लगता है आने वाले टाइम में सिर्फ टेक्नीशियंस होंगे, बिकॉज अभी तक टेक्नीशियंस हैव नो रिप्लेसमेंट. जब मेंटेनेंस होगी, अभी तक रोबोटिक मेंटेनेंस नहीं आई. सो ऐसा लगता है कि विजुअली, theoretically we will have a world of a refinery where we will have only the technicians to execute the job. But what my friend said, it's a hazardous workplace full of fuels, naphtha, kerosene, gasoline, list of hydrogen, then tankages. It's like a Jurassic Park. ये जो डायनासोर्स हैं, इनको कंट्रोल करने के लिए सिस्टम नहीं कर सकते कभी भी. 100% you cannot leave on the systems. So I don't think 100% automation can be achieved in a refineries, hazardous areas. And there is a fear, no doubt, there is a fear. But some people, owners are happy, the workers are not happy, both sides. But if you hear the communication in the big conferences where Mr. Ambani comes, Ellen Mittal comes, CMD of Indian Oil, so they all have, I happen to be in a global conferences. What I collected is for coming 10 years, nothing is going to happen. Changes आएंगे, AI will be there, automation will be there, closed loop automation will be there. But we'll have a people too, always. For example, अभी ODR है एक, Operation Driven Reliability. उसमें क्या है, जो पहले people used to go on a pump, they used to check with the rod, vibrations, then they used to measure, then note down in a copy or a book, logbook. So now there has to be converted in a digital, because when you have a digital platforms, everything analog से digital करना पड़ेगा. अब digital में क्या है कि you have a tablet, right? A digital tablet, it's like an iPad, a tablet, which is zone 1 safe, explosion proof. So now worker, they log the parameters in that, and that has a bridge with the APM software. So when the boundary values, the values go above the boundary, you get notifications everywhere, emails, work orders, everything, you see. लेकिन the best refinery reliability cannot eliminate the personal presence and operators round. जो ऑपरेटर्स राउंड लगाते हैं, कोई लीकेज तो नहीं है, पंप इज वर्किंग ओके, एवरीथिंग इज वर्किंग ओके, यू कैन नॉट एलिमिनेट. सो दैट वाज अ ओल्ड वाइन एंड टैबलेट इज अ न्यू बॉटल. ओल्ड वाइन इन अ न्यू बॉटल. आज भी अगर ये सब बंद कर दें हम, कि सारे ही सेंसर से हम रीडिंग्स लेंगे, nobody will go. I don't think we can ensure a reliability. Nobody can ensure. So human requirement is always there. अभी बताइए कब से हम सुन रहे हैं इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स इज अ बिग चैलेंज टू द रिफाइनरी. अभी तक तो नहीं हुआ ना, कितने साल हो गए. If I tell people to raise hand, how many have electric cars? Maybe few. Till date. और हमने कब we have put a petrochemical plant downstream of refinery इसी डर से कि कल गैसोलीन नहीं बिकेगा, डीजल नहीं बिकेगी, और इतने प्लांट बना दिए वर्ल्ड में. अब पॉलीमर की प्राइस ही क्रैश करिए, वी आर इन लॉस, क्योंकि सबको लगा इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हीकल आ गए. सो थिंग्स इतना फास्ट होता नहीं है. There is nothing to worry for 10 years. This is generally the qualified people and owners, they senior management talk of automation in the refinery.
I just summarize in one line. I know, just to answer your query in one liner, just go for the first time right. If you are going to do that, then your boss will be happy, your refinery will be autonomous. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.